Today we're diving into the mind-blowing world of generative AI, the tech that's creating everything from jaw-dropping art to human-like text, and even coding entire apps. If you've ever wondered how tools like ChatGPT or DALL-E seem to think and create, you're in for a treat. This is going to be a deep dive, so grab a snack, get comfy, and let's unravel the magic of generative AI with a special focus on large language models, or LLMs. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Let's get started. First things first, what even is generative AI? At its core, generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content. Think of it like a super smart artist, writer, or musician that can whip up original stuff based on what it's learned. Unlike traditional AI, which might just analyze data or make predictions, generative AI actually produces something new. Whether that's a poem, a picture, or even a video script like this one, the secret sauce, it's all about patterns. Generative AI learns from massive amounts of data. Think billions of images, books, or conversations, and figures out how to mimic those patterns to create something fresh. There are a bunch of types of generative AI, like models that generate images, like Midjourney, music, or even code. But today we're zooming in on large language models, the tech behind chatbots and text generators that seem scarily human. Stick with me because this gets wild. Alright, let's talk LLMs. Large language models are the heavyweights of generative AI when it comes to text. These are the brains behind tools like ChatGPT, Grok, or Google's Gemini. But how do they actually work? Let's break it down in a way that's easy to get. Imagine an LLM as a massive library with every book ever written, except instead of books, it's got billions of sentences, articles, and web pages all mushed together. The model doesn't just store this stuff. It learns the patterns of how words, phrases, and ideas fit together. It's like if you read every book in existence and could predict what word comes next in any sentence. That's what LLMs do, but on steroids. The tech behind this is called a neural network, specifically a type called a transformer. Don't worry, I won't bore you with math, but here's the gist. A transformer is like a super smart brain that pays attention to context. When you type, "the cat sat on the model doesn't just look at those words. It looks at the whole sentence, paragraph, or even conversation to guess what's next. Mat, hat, roof. It picks the most likely word based on everything it's learned. Here's the crazy part. LLMs don't actually understand anything. They're just really good at predicting patterns. But because they've seen so much data, those predictions can feel eerily human. That's why when you ask an LLM to write a story or explain quantum physics, it can churn out something that sounds legit. Mind-blowing, right? Now you might be wondering, how do these models get so smart? It's all about training, and let me tell you, it's a wild process. Training an LLM is like teaching a baby to talk, except this baby needs to read the entire internet and then some. Step 1. Gather a ridiculous amount of data. We're talking petabytes of text, Wikipedia, books, social media posts, you name it. The more diverse, the better, because the model needs to learn how people talk about everything from memes to rocket science. Step 2. Feed that data into the model. This is where the transformer architecture comes in. The model learns by adjusting billions of tiny parameters. Think of them as knobs that get tweaked to make better predictions. It's like tuning a guitar, but with way more strings and a lot more math. Step 3. Fine-tuning. After the model's got a general sense of language, it's trained on specific tasks like answering questions or writing essays. Sometimes humans step in to give feedback, teaching the model to be more helpful or less, well, weird. This process, called reinforcement learning, is why modern LLMs don't just spit out random nonsense. Oh, and fun fact, training an LLM takes insane computing power. We're talking hundreds of GPUs running for weeks, guzzling enough electricity to power a small town. It's not cheap. Some models cost millions to train, but the results, totally worth it. So, why are LLMs such a big deal? It's because they're insanely versatile. These models can do way more than just chat. They can write code, translate languages, summarize books, even help with math homework. And they're getting better every day. One reason is scale. The bigger the model, the more it can learn. Some LLMs have hundreds of billions of parameters, making them capable of handling super complex tasks. Another reason is context. LLMs can keep track of long conversations, so they can write a 10-page story or debug a program without losing the plot. But it's not just about raw power. LLMs are also great at few-shot learning. That means you can give them just a couple of examples, like write a poem in the style of Shakespeare, and they'll nail it without needing a ton of instructions. It's like having a genius on speed dial. And let's not forget accessibility. Tools like ChatGPT or Grok are available to anyone with an internet connection. Whether you're a student, a coder, or just curious, you can tap into this tech and create something amazing. That's why LLMs are changing the game for creators, businesses, and even scientists. Okay, before you start thinking LLMs are perfect, let's talk about their flaws. Because, yeah, they've got some. For one, they can be wrong, like confidently wrong. Ever heard of hallucination? That's when an LLM makes up facts that sound super convincing, but are totally fake. It's like your friend who swears they saw a UFO but can't back it up. Another issue is bias. Since LLMs learn from human data, they can pick up human prejudices. If the internet's full of biased opinions, the model might accidentally reflect those. Companies are working hard to fix this, but it's a tough problem. Then there's the ethical side. Generative AI can be used to create deepfakes, fake news, or even scam emails. Plus, there's the question of who owns the content it generates. If an LLM writes a novel, is it yours? The model's? Nobody's. These are big debates happening right now. And let's not ignore the environmental cost. Training these models burns a ton of energy, which isn't great for the planet. Researchers are trying to make AI greener, but we're not there yet. So where's this all headed? The future of generative AI is nuts. We're already seeing LLMs that can reason better, handle multiple types of data, like text and images, and even work together with other AI systems. Imagine an AI that can write a script, generate the visuals, and compose the music for a movie, all in one go. That's not sci-fi, it's coming. We're also seeing LLMs get smaller and more efficient. Instead of needing a supercomputer, future models might run on your phone. That means AI could be everywhere, helping you cook, plan trips, or even learn new skills in real time. But the real game changer? Our integration. LLMs are starting to team up with other tech, like robotics or virtual reality. Picture a robot assistant that can understand your voice and learn on the fly, or a VR world built entirely by AI. It's going to be wild. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. The tech world's working on making AI safer, fairer, and more transparent. Governments are stepping in too, with laws to regulate how AI is used. It's a balancing act, unleashing creativity while keeping things ethical. Wow, we just went on a crazy journey through the world of generative AI and LLMs. Hopefully, you're as pumped about this tech as I am. If you learned something new, drop a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you've got questions or ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments below. I read every single one. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a deep dive. Next week, we're tackling another wild tech topic. Any guesses what it is? Hint, it's out of this world. Share this video with your friends and let's geek out together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.